Horizon Trophy Lift winning moment, we say congratulations to our champions, Tribe Gaming.
What's up, everyone? Legacy here with another Rift recap, and I know it's been a while. I tend to separate these a lot throughout the year, and that's my bad. My bad. You know, I get busy with other stuff, but there's no excuse. Today, we actually I'm not even doing a normal Rift recap. I'm actually doing something I normally don't do, which is kind of like a newsy, kind of informational, hey, this just kind of happened thing. Normally, I would have a guest on and talk about the recent results. And as we all know, Immortals, congratulations to you. You guys are going to be at the Icons group stage representing North America. And also congratulations to Sentinels. You guys will be playing in the play-ins. And that kind of gets me to where I wanted to talk about today's topic, which is kind of crazy to me and not at the same time. And I'll explain to you guys why in a second. As you can see here, today on Twitter, Tribe released a tweet saying thank you basically to the members of Tribe for the last, year and a half or so. And as you guys know, in 2021 itself, Tribe Gaming pretty much ran through all of NA with no competition, dominated every freaking match, basically, all the way up until the Summer Series Finals, and where they won. So they basically steamrolled the whole circuit, the whole North American region. And now, did teams get stronger? Yes. Did teams make moves in the offseason? Yes. How did they do this year? A totally different story, you know. If you guys remember on some of the interviews I've done, specifically with Beginnings, he had said that some people wouldn't even put Tribe in their top 3 or 4 based on scrim results. And that blew my mind because going into the season 1, I was going to keep riding the Tribe train. You know, Tribe stuck together. They have great team chemistry. And they're going to do well. Obviously, I don't know what happened behind the scenes for anything, but also it could be a situation where, contracts ran out. And that very well could be the situation, and maybe Tribe Gaming did not want to renew their contracts. Maybe they had other endeavors. Maybe it was something internal. I don't know for at all, to be honest. I haven't reached out. It's none of my business. But I just thought it was kind of crazy to see that they were all dropped today. And I find that very interesting for other orgs who are looking to field a team, or they want to build something organically from the start. I think right here you have a great pick of people to field a roster. Now, are you going to be the best in the region? We don't know. Last year they were at the top of the game. This year, they fell short. They're third. But does that mean that they're bad? No. I mean, obviously, I don't know what the team chemistry is like, but you definitely have some all-stars on there with Max Green, Chuck, T-Tiger starting, and D'Enzio. And if it was me, and I'm an org and I want to get into Wild Rift, I'm going after 2 people specifically, and those 2 people would be starting and D'Enzio. Reason being is starting and D'Enzio are content creators, and you guys, if you're trying to get noticed by orgs and stuff like that, that is super, super important. Because they develop content on their own, they're well connected in the scene, they're networked, they have a fan base, they have a player base that's consistent that are watching them, and that's a great foundation to build a relationship and build a rapport. Now you already have those great foundations, and now you can build a team. Whether they become full-time players again or pros, that's up to see what happens, So I'm sure there's many teams scrambling right now, to sign or pick up some of these players, 1, 2, 3, if not all of them. So I think orgs are gonna have to look at their resume, and also they're gonna have to find out some information. Can they afford these players? What's the contract length? What are they gonna be asked of these players to do? I mean, if we look back at their season last year, Tribe Gaming, I'm not lying to you when I say they shit on everybody, dude. It was not even close. There was nobody in the region at all saying that Tribe was not going to win the region for season 0. So just looking back at some of the numbers here, 2-0, 2-0, 2-1, 1-0, 1-0, 2-0. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 2-0, 0-1, 1-0, 2-0, 1-3, 2-0, 3-0, 0-2, 1-0, 0-2, 2-0, 2-1, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 1-0, 1-2. Like, they barely lost anything, and that's only up to the Summer Showdown, which they won. And then from there, you have the MGA Copa, won every match there, and then you have the Summoner Series, which they won every match there. So I mean, just looking at that, they have a great track record. They have great players. They're well known. Once we get into the new season, though, of 2022, obviously there were some roster changes. I don't know if there was any internal conflict on there, but I just wanted to throw this out there and get your guys' thought. What are your thoughts on there? What do you guys know? What's going to happen with the players from Tribe? I mean, they had such a legendary run that it's kind of confusing to me that, that they're now not signed or they're breaking up. And I reached out to a member from another org yesterday about, is their team going to disband? And they said no. And one of the things I always preach is like keeping teams and players together if the chemistry is good, if the chemistry is there. And maybe it wasn't. As we saw, they definitely faltered in 2022. So their overall record, according to Wikipedia, 67-17. Overall win rate of 79, almost 80%. That is insane for a 2-year season. Matches wise, so they won 136 games and had only 47 losses. So that's really, really impressive. So obviously there's something there. There's a great foundation. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know. As I'm going to try and keep this a little short. I wanted to put this out there. I saw it there on Twitter when I got home, and I immediately wanted to, get your guys' thoughts out there, get my thoughts out there as well. So definitely good luck to those players, and I hope the best for them in the future. I hope to still see them in the scene. If you are a manager out there, look to sign some of these players to your org as content creators, as a pro player, as something to build your rep if you don't have one. And hopefully we see them out there on the Rift. I hate to see something like this happen, but at the end of the day, maybe it just was business, and business is always business. So simple saying there, but at the end of the day, it's business needs for the company. And if the company was maybe taking a loss, or maybe they weren't going to continue to put any efforts or pursuance into there, maybe that's why. I mean, let's look at their overall results here. And total earnings. Like, I don't know what their contracts were, but the investment had to have well been paid off. According to Wikipedia, total earnings from 2021 to now, $110,750. That is a pretty decent, I'd say that's a pretty decent earnings for a team. So maybe the expectations were different. Maybe they already knew it was going to be a limited contract, and they had to, maybe there was stipulations like, hey, you guys have to win out or something like that. I don't know. I'm not in the organization, but it does kind of hurt me to see a mobile-only org leaving Wild Rift now. But, who knows what happened? I don't know. It's up in the air. So, maybe with enemy disbanding, maybe there's going to be a new super team. Maybe we'll get one of NA's first super teams put together, and that would definitely be interesting. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Please do all the like and subscribe stuff. Shout out to Mobile Gaming Corp. Use code Legacy at the checkout if you would like to get any of the products and support me. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Legacy, saying peace.